Hey guys, it's Charlie here, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to get infinite leads for your business using YouTube. It seems like the most common pain point for any business owner is how do you get more clients? Well, in my opinion, YouTube is one of the best ways to get new clients that are warm and ready to buy, and I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step. This is the exact process I used to get my recruiting company paired to $1 million run rate, and you'll definitely wanna stay because I'll show you exactly how I did it. We'll cover the right types of YouTube videos to make, how to actually build your YouTube team, how to create funnels and lead magnets that get people to give their info to you, and how to set all this up with different automations. This is by far one of the most valuable videos that I'm gonna make on this channel, so make sure you stick around until the end. Let's get started. So obviously we know that YouTube works well for generating leads, but how well does it actually work? So this is one of my company's YouTube channels, and as you can see, we currently have about 3,000 subscribers. I think most people that would look through this channel would be like, okay, this is not a very successful channel, but that's quite the opposite. This channel itself generates a very consistent flow of leads for us, and is one of the main reasons why we've been able to grow this business to 7 figures without doing any paid ads. We do a bunch of different educational content that are aimed at our target audience. And so hopefully this can show you guys just how powerful this concept is. You don't need a channel that gets millions of views. You don't even need a channel that gets hundreds of thousands of views. As long as they are the right type of views, it's going to generate clients for you. And no, I'm not in any of these videos. This is completely automated. So keep that in mind if you're one of those people that doesn't want to actually film or be on camera. So let's talk about the framework. And this is the equation I want you guys to really memorize. Evergreen plus searchable is better than viral. A very common misconception is that people think you need to get videos that get tons and tons of views, but that is 100% not the case. There's this correlation that I've seen, and usually when you have videos that are very targeted but have very low views, those actually make a lot more money than these videos that have tons and tons of views but don't have any like specific purpose. And so what you guys need to do is create long form videos. So this is gonna be, let's say, between 5 to 15 minutes per video, teaching stuff, giving actual value to your target clients. This value exchange is extremely important because it builds trust. It makes them into, hot leads, and they're gonna be way more likely to buy your product or service. That's exactly what we do at Paired, and that's exactly what you guys can do as well. So the best types of videos to make, the ones that get the most targeted people, it's going to be videos that start with this, how to do something. Let's do something like top blank blank, right? Top 7 something. And just know that everyone that's watching this video is going to have a different type of business. So essentially you need to fill in the blanks with something that makes sense for your target client. Blank review. We do something like 10 mistakes, blank, stuff with tutorial, this versus this. And if you apply these types of titles to your videos and to your company type, those are going to be the right type of educational stuff that people are actually searching up. If you think about it, if someone searches up how to do something, they are trying to do that thing. And so for example, with my overseas recruiting company Paired, if someone searches how to hire overseas and they see our video at the top of the search results, well, that's great. They're going to watch our video. And this is going to be someone that is actively in the process of trying to learn how to hire overseas. So you guessed it, that means they are 1,000 times more likely to become a client versus just a random person that's watching YouTube. These are the right types of views that you need to target. And to target this, you need very specific educational things that people are searching up. Now, these are also great videos to make because they are evergreen. They last for a long time, meaning you make the video once, it's basically like a piece of real estate. And over time, that video is going to hopefully rank on YouTube search, and it's going to show up whenever someone searches a particular set of keywords. I want you guys to make 2 to 3 videos per week. And if you do this consistently for at least a few months, you're going to start to rank. YouTube's going to start to know that you are in this particular niche, and you're going to start getting clients without a doubt. Now, a very common question I get is, Charlie, how do you actually film the videos? Well, this is going to be completely different depending on the company and what they want. Some people, they want the actual owner of the company to be the face of the YouTube channel, and that's totally okay. In that case, you're just going to get a camera, sort of like what I have right here, maybe an iPad that you can do a screen recording on, a computer to do screen shares, or you don't even need this. You can just talk directly to the camera. Another option is you can actually hire a host to be in the videos. So hire someone that is familiar with the type of content that you want to make, and then pay them to make X videos per week. I also have a done for you YouTube service. You guys can use that if you want to be completely hands off. We find the host, do all the filming, edits, thumbnails, description, everything. And so essentially you don't need to do anything. Or if you just want to film and hand everything over to us after that, we can basically manage and run your entire channel. Last option is if you don't want to have an actual person, which sometimes I do recommend, recommend because it's a bit more personal. You can absolutely do a faceless channel where it's just a voiceover. I've also seen that work quite well too. But the overarching thing is it needs to be value educational stuff that people are actually searching who want to take action right now. Of course, running a YouTube channel is quite complicated. You need a thumbnail person, you need someone to do the titles and descriptions. Preferably you want someone to do A/B testing for your thumbnails, your titles, and all that stuff. You may want content strategy. Video editing is definitely pretty manual. And so yes, you can build an internal team. That's basically what I've done, right? I have a team of over 20 video editors for my media company, or you can just use a service like Done For You. We'll just do this for you. Now, the next question that I get all the time is how do you actually convert these views to actual clients? And there are actually quite a few different ways to do this. So let's talk about option A first. This is leading them directly to your website. So for example, if I made videos for my recruiting company and I sent them directly to www.paired.so, it could be the main website or it could be a particular landing page like a book a call page. But this is essentially the most basic call to action where you're just sending them to a pretty generic link. For most companies, I don't think this is the best way to do it. And so that brings us to option B. This is going to be to have a lead magnet. A lead magnet is basically a free PDF, a free template, something that's free that you're going to give to the person in exchange for their contact info. So this could be their phone number, this can be their email, whatever it is. This value exchange just makes sense. And part of what we do at Paired is a lead magnet. It's a free salary guide that covers like all the different types of salaries and amounts for different countries and positions. We give this free PDF to people in exchange for their email and their phone number. Nowadays, it's very, very hard to collect people's information. So you basically need to give them some type of value in exchange for it. And that's why this works so well. Some different ideas for a lead magnet could be like any type of guide that works for your business. It could be templates, it could be a checklist. And so what you do with this information is you're going to actually do manual outreach or create email campaigns to warm them up and try to get them to do your desired outcome. So for us, it is to book a call with us. For your business, it might be a little bit different. So this is a great way to do it, but I think option C is also a really fantastic way. So this is going to be a VSL or a conversion focused landing page. So VSL stands for video sales letter, and you're essentially filming some type of video. It could be something like this, where you're trying to persuade the person, giving them some value and encouraging them to do your desired call to action, which for us is to book a call. Pairing a video at the top of the page with a bunch of text, testimonials, stuff like that is a very effective way to actually convert your audience into a potential client. I'll have an example of a VSL that we use for Paired down below for you guys to check out. You guys can see sort of how we optimize it, how it's laid out, and you can basically build something very similar. If you don't want to have a video sales letter, you can also just have a conversion focused landing page. This is basically the same thing, just without the video. Some offers this works a little bit better, some offers it doesn't. And so you're basically going to want to see what works the best. For most businesses, I'd say option C is going to be the most effective way to do it. Option B is also great. For most people, I'd say try and skip option A, because sending these leads directly just to a generic website that's not conversion focused with a ton of other links to different places, it's not really optimized for conversions. So that's why option A is not that good. So now I'm going to show you guys how we actually run these lead magnets and create these VSL landing pages and all the automations that we do behind the scenes to get clients. Now, I run all my businesses using GoHighLevel. It's a really fantastic piece of software that I absolutely love. I highly recommend it because I think every entrepreneur in the world should learn this software. It really, really makes you a better entrepreneur, encourages you to build systems, processes, workflows, automations, and all this stuff. And yeah, I actually use GoHighLevel for all my businesses. So that's hopefully some proof that it works. I'll have you a link down below to an exclusive 30-day trial if you want to try HighLevel out. If you use that link, you're also going to get my free snapshots. So these are basically all the templates I'm talking about in this video, as well as a bunch of other ones I use in my businesses. This is going to make your life a lot easier because it's very just plug and play. And you're going to get a bunch of free bonuses over email. So I highly encourage you guys to check it out if you don't have a software like this already. It also saves me hundreds of dollars per month in software costs because it basically does everything all in one platform. So this is the form builder within HighLevel. And as you can see, currently we ask for full name, email, and phone number. And when someone clicks on this button, it actually takes them directly to this link. So that's essentially how we are giving them the lead magnet. It's just sending them to a link. You can also send an automated email if you want. You can definitely set that up within HighLevel. But just to make it faster and easier for them, we just give them one link. Once they submit their information, that gets added to our contacts within HighLevel. So these are some of the contacts we have. And in automations, this is where HighLevel really shines. You can build a ton of automations and workflows. These get triggered automatically by some type of trigger. We put them on like a 5 to 7 email sequence. This helps to warm them up. And most of these emails, we do have a call to action asking them to book a sales call. Just to show you guys really quickly how you guys can create a workflow, you'll click on this button right here, click select from template for most people. And you can see there are tons of different templates that are already built into HighLevel. For example, if you want to send a review request, we can check out this template. We'll click choose template. And this is the HighLevel workflow builder. It's really easy to use. You can see these are the triggers. This is what they lead to. And so we can add different steps here, right? For example, this step is wait 60 minutes. That means it's going to send this review request via SMS. Then it's going to wait 60 minutes and it's going to send a review request via email. So we can change any of these. We can change this to 2 hours if we want. We can add a contact tag once that's done. We can send them an Instagram DM. There's a lot of logic that we can add as well. I'm not going to go into too much detail in this video. I have a bunch of free GoHighLevel tutorials on my channel. I'll put them down below as well. But I absolutely love this. I think it's so cool. You can build out all these workflows that run automatically in the background and basically turn your business into a real automated business. Now for leads that come in through YouTube, they're also added to our opportunities tab. I love this place because you can build different pipelines and essentially you're going to take these contacts and you can move them from one status to another. So for example, our first status is discovery call booked. If they cancel, we move it here. If they complete the call and it's a hot lead, we'll put them right here. Essentially, this is our entire sales pipeline. You can have multiple pipelines within your company and you can also build new pipelines really easily. But if you guys want my pipelines, just sign up for the exclusive trial and they'll be included in my free snapshot that I send you. This way you're tracking the status of all these potential clients, moving them from step to step. And I'm sure a lot of you do that already, but if you don't, please do that. It turns a very chaotic mess into a very organized system. Yeah, there's a billion other things that HighLevel can do for your business. I'm not gonna cover them in this video, but definitely check out one of my other videos if you want to learn more about how powerful the software is. But yeah, our call bookings and calendar are all done on HighLevel. All our nurture sequences are built and hosted in HighLevel. We have a bunch of automated reminders set. We have no-show recovery workflows, automated SMS and emails, and of course, long-term nurture sequences that are all built out. I'll have a bunch of these templates in my snapshot, so make sure you guys get that. Hopefully this system makes sense to you guys. It does take some time to set up and get properly working. And of course, just like anything that's good, YouTube does take months and months to start seeing actual results. But I'm super bullish on this organic marketing method. And I think every business out there should be prioritizing their organic marketing through YouTube. Yes, the other platforms work, Instagram works, TikTok works, but in my opinion, YouTube gets you the best warm clients that are super ready to buy. The lead quality is just leaps and leaps above any of the other platforms. And yeah, that's why I love YouTube. I'll have all the resources I talked about in this video down below in the description. Again, I have that 30-day exclusive HighLevel trial for you guys. And if you use that link, you'll get my free snapshot with all the templates I talked about. I'll also put my done for you YouTube service down below. It's definitely not for everyone. It is quite expensive, but for someone that wants everything done for them by a professional team, it can make a lot of sense. And if you want to build your own overseas team, of course, Paired's there to help you guys. You can find amazing talent all around the world for between $5 to $10 per hour. I know we covered a lot. Feel free to check out the earlier parts if you missed some things. But the most important thing, you guys, is just take action on this. Organic marketing through YouTube is one of the best lead sources possible, and everyone should be doing it. If you got any value from this video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. My whole goal with this channel is to give you guys free content, free educational videos that help you live a successful life. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.